Okay. Stream should probably be alive. Alright. Welcome back to Rhythm Gamer. Welcome back to Punk Losers. Let's go. I was in, I think, filler arc at the moment. We have to hang out with everyone one at a time.
It's a nice sunset, right? I've got a weird one for you. And before you react, it's a serious question.
Okay, not reacting.
I mean, it's a stupid question, but I'm asking seriously. Okay, so like, the phrase party pooper had to come from somewhere. And my guess is that it had to be that at some point, some poor idiot got too drunk, or too high, or too both, and, well, a total abundance of irresponsibility, you know? But the thing is, the phrase itself is usually used to refer to the opposite of that. It's like, we say party pooper
when someone is raining on your parade?
I mean, shitting on a parade does lower the mood.
This is why Clef tells you to shut up when she's being real with you. Anyway, you can't just explain an idiom with an idiom, but sure, party rainer, party pisser, whatever. You call someone this when they're being too responsible. When did that change? I mean, it's something I've been thinking about.
So no, it's not.
Can a guy have more than one question?
No. Come on, what's up? You're not the guy to do this kind of...
Alright, yeah, look.
She actually reacted, though, when she said she wasn't going to. It's kind of fucked up.
What I'm desperately avoiding getting to is... This is gonna come off like me being that. But that's not what this is. I think the new mixes are awful.
Based! Based!
Really? Dude.
I didn't want to say anything in front of the rest of them when everyone seemed like they loved it. And especially not when it would probably just come off like I'm bummed they're not using my mix. But like, come on. To me, and I really mean this honestly, it feels like the soul is missing from the thing. I'm not some weird lo-fi purist.
I don't think you can be pure and a lo-fi.
Whatever. But it really is too clean. There's like, this energy is gone from it. You know, some messiness is good. It's like restoring a painting. You have to be careful because you can scrape paint off alongside the dirt. And I think we do a little bit of our painting with dirt.
I don't know if everyone loved it. Clef was hesitant.
We need more dirt.
This may be a surprise to hear, but Clef is in fact my sister. I wasn't married to my mix either, you know.
What's your read on her?
Penny? You mean personally or professionally?
Both.
She is extremely good at what she does and extremely bad at talking to us.
I don't know. She seems pretty friendly.
Yeah, well, she likes you.
You think she doesn't like you?
I kind of feel like she barely knows anyone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We barely know her. That's really all it is.
Pretty recently, you barely knew me either.
Yeah, true enough.
That was a engaging conversation for the entire fucking day.
So, I'm gonna head back tonight to the studio with Penny to get started on the next album track.
Tonight? How late?
I mean, as late as we need to go. I'm itchy about it. Gotta get started.
We need to sleep, Beat.
Trust me, she's right.
We could head there to record on a day we don't need to practice, maybe?
If you can't make it tonight, it's all good.
I'll just do it without you.
I can hammer stuff out by myself for now.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But you gotta be up tomorrow, you know?
I'm always up. Catch you later.
No, she's not. She's canonically used the same sleep animation a dozen times. The illusion of choice. It's the fan from yesterday. I love you. It's the cat. That is indeed why I'm going to continuously fuck with the capitalization for the stream title. I was going to the studio. The studio's over here, right? It's been like a few days since I played this. I think it's this.
Got a question if you got time for it.
You for my thoughts? You'd ask even if I didn't.
You know me so well already. Yeah. So, why do people make things?
Because they feel like it. It's pretty simple.
But why do they feel like it? I'm being serious, by the way.
Why am I just getting nothing but philosophical
What's
pondering?
this all about?
It's something I've been thinking about a lot. Look at all this trouble we're going through for basically nothing, right? Like, it's not like we can sell it, really. We don't get anything besides the thing itself. Every system that exists around us is designed to tell us to stop doing what we're doing.
I mean, other people will want it. Or, I hope they will. I guess you're asking why do they want that? And the answer is people just like music.
But it's broader than music. It's all art. All expression. There's not really... Look, I get that this seems silly, but there has to be a real reason.
That's a
Something
reason why
that's
people
fundamental,
need
I guess.
art.
Something concrete, like viewable.
Concrete art.
Because they like it doesn't feel like a reason. People like tons of things. Some people like awful things.
Some people like gacha
they
games.
I don't know, man. I think I kind of end up making things so I'm not mad at myself. Maybe there isn't any more to it than that. How'd the recordings come out?
Check them.
They're shit! Right,
Why
they
does
really,
science have to involve so much math?
man, they were really fucking bad. She's fucking dead.
I thought you liked math.
I like puzzles. I hate it when it's just a work.
You have to work, though. You can't just be a deadbeat.
Hello, Zart. Welcome to musical philosophy, apparently.
Watch me. Anyway, the whole point of me being in college is to find a job I don't hate.
No, you go to college to find a job that pays you better, not a job that you don't hate.
I take it scientist isn't on the list?
Probably not.
What's the math you're mad at?
I'm trying to calculate. Do you know what an acoustic beat is? It's not the thing you think it is.
Well, now that's the only thing I can think of.
So, well, the example the book gives to try to analogize it is... Okay, you run through a neighborhood and start hitting cars with your hand.
Okay.
The textbook has this example?
Yes. So you hit the cars with your hand, and this makes the alarms go off. Let's just assume, for the sake of making this easier, that somehow you do it in such a way that all the alarms go off at the same exact time. The thing is, even if they do, they all have slightly different rates. The little Wii U sound on each might be slightly slower or faster than the ones around it, but there are going to be several times when they sync up perfectly.
Sure.
The difference between them syncing up perfectly and them being out of sync is the beat frequency. And that sense of warbling in and out is kind of what a beat is. Well, this meaning of the word beat, as in not.
Beating you.
Not you. Or the music thing.
This happens in music too, though.
Why is this line not voice acted?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to figure out the differential between two frequencies to get the beat frequency. Basically, the beat happens because one of the waveforms is out of sync with the other one, and the effect gets more pronounced the less out of sync they are. The closer they are together, the faster it gets, until suddenly, when they get perfectly in sync, there's nothing. The beat just disappears.
What a peaceful world that would be.
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
I don't think that was enough ha's for that text box.
I've been stuck on the same question for 30 minutes.
Fucking dead. I'm less dead. What is it? Senchuruchu. That's you're Senchuruchu now. That's your new name, son. I wouldn't say he's a. I don't know enough about Berserk. All I know about Berserk is his girl his girl has an issue with a consent accident from his best friend Griffith. That's all I know about Berserk. But the consent, you know, that consent accident wasn't really like a cuckold requires like I think like a willing. I don't know. For someone to be a cuck, there has to be like a willing acceptance of it for me. So unless Guts like formally agreed to the consent accident, and it wasn't an accident, and it was just a consent. It's such a stupid bit. Unless there was a not accident consent with good buddy Griffith and the girl, I don't remember her name. Yeah, but he was like getting his ass. He was like wounded. Like, wasn't he like actually trying? And he was actually like physically pinned, or was being wounded, or he was like got his ass beat or some shit. I don't give a shit about you because you're just playing fucking music, which I guess still matters because it's music summons the mind demons, which I assume there actually is a lore reason for them now, and the document I haven't bothered reading. Give me a cup of coffee. I'm assuming the idea with Penny, that they're setting up, is Penny's actually involved with harm? That's my guess, because Penny's supposed to be the one they don't know anything about, and is like, I assume it's the one on the phone from the beginning. And it kind of makes sense for Penny to play both sides in that regard, and also explains why she's a shifty little shit. That wouldn't explain why she was in the jail, but I assume she could have just left the jail anytime she wanted, if she really wanted to. There's my prediction of the deep, complicated story of Unbeatable, in which no one cares except me, and I only tangentially care. Why'd I go up here again? Shit. I keep forgetting the door is like one of those like Fox doors that somehow doesn't teleport you. Like, how did I even get there? If you don't believe in the issue, it just goes away. But I do like the writing and the characters. I like them being a bit more of a shit. And I do like this kind of tension between the characters. Like, they're not just all, like, friends. There's, like, an actual, like, serious tension going on between them. Which is gonna, I assume, pay off to something. But it does make their exchange a bit more entertaining. don't think that's really a soda. That's like a smoothie or something like that. He's misconceptualizing every beverage into a soda. Fucking hate birds. Yeah, the next Elliot stream should be pretty fucking crazy. Because they patched it to completely mute the fairy, and I'm really excited. I should have done Elliot today, but I'm like, I need to like make more fucking progress on this. But I should have done Elliot today. How the fuck do I get over to this fucking place again? Do I have to go all the way around this way? Fuck! I felt that so much. I can't climb up this fucking game! Well, I'm literally just not allowed to... How do I get to the fucking bar again? Do I do it from, like... No, I can't... Okay, from here, Restaurant Street? Okay, is it this? No, it's this. Okay, how the fuck do I get to the bar? There we go, Bar Street. That's a large amount of money. How many water buckets? What the fuck? What do you mean you got black label water? What the fuck does that even mean? Ah, we gotta do the bar minigame again? Oh god, we actually do have to do the bar minigame again! I mean, I made my quota. Give it to me straight. Give it straight! Got them straight. Ah, I fucked up one drink. He wanted it straight. I got it to him straight. This is bullshit. Why do I only have 2 customers? Oh, I should have got him at the fucking show.
I still
I feel like that song wasn't, like, synced up to the music at all. Like, all the notes felt completely fucking off. I don't know. That felt really bizarre.
Beat, you sound awful. What the hell?
Jesus.
I don't mean it like that. I mean,
Is everything okay, Beat?
yeah, that's what I mean. You sound sick or tired or both.
Probably
It's
tired.
fine.
Everything always is.
Please, for once in your life, Trouble, stop talking.
Do not talk to him like that.
Well, okay.
Do you want to know what fine means then? Sure. Here it goes. I have to kill myself every night doing all of your jobs because none of you.
Excuse me?
He doesn't even give a shit. He doesn't care how this stuff sounds.
We
I like to
told
think
you
I
not
give
to.
a little bit of a shit.
You should be smart about this. Beat, you've gone psycho. It's affecting the goddamn this. It's affecting this.
I'm trying to do the thing
What
we
we've
said.
been doing is the thing. No, there's no.
Shut up.
I'm sorry,
Just-
but if you.
Jesus. None of you ever back me up.
No one's got my back. No one's got my corner. All right.
If Penny was
What
here,
would she do, Beat? What would she do? Eventually, even recordings die. It all stops existing, but it still matters that we've done it. You can't lose sight of that.
Of course she can. She can barely keep her eyes open.
It would be so much easier to be anywhere else. We all have to give a shit about this to even be hearing you right now.
we need to be getting more juice for the squeeze. This isn't worth
The squeeze is worth the squeeze. This is the squeeze. This is the best part.
It's the best part for you.
Do you think I don't want an album we make to be good? Do you think I'm stupid? This doesn't have to be all at once. It can take a while. The best stuff takes a while.
For how long, Clef?
We're fine right now.
For how long?
Who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll push it to later, but we will get to it.
We don't have time. There simply isn't any.
I'm out of
We're always barely scraping by. We've been able to pretend we're fine for 3 months.
We made it to only 3
It will take
months.
3 seconds for us to not be able to do that anymore.
We need more time.
At least it wasn't me this time.
Not the first time. Probably not the last either. Well, whatever. All I can do is finish the damn thing. Maybe they'll... Penny! What the hell is going on?
They came out of nowhere. I don't know how they found the place, but
Oh my god! For a second I thought, are you okay?
that doesn't matter now. Look what they did.
Penny totally did this.
You aren't mad? Because I'm furious, Beat.
Are you? You don't sound
After
like.
all that blood and sweat you put into this, I'm sick of being on the back foot. Let's make them hurt.
Yeah, this is entirely like fake.
You're right.
Shit, I'm not actually mean to close that one. I hit the wrong button. Okay, we're just like, that's chapter 4 just ends like that? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. This is fucking music right now. We gotta be loud. Musically loud. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the... Clark? What was his name again? Crest. Poor Crest. He's gonna get... Crest got his fucking ass beat. He's dead. I mean, like, his badge should get you through the entire fucking facility. He's like the leader of the... He's the head of the personal division. Nothing to really explore. Now we're getting weaponized amnesia now. That reference has to mean something. Did we lose Penny? No. Crest score doesn't... They probably should beat him up more. Maybe, like, restrained him a little? It's art, Scent! It's art! You have to appreciate art! Fuck. So it's basically like quantum bullshit. What about the sparkly on the ground? This guy's really out of fucking breath. Gotta read the lore terminal! It's right here! You can't just not listen to it! You gotta hit the button! You gotta press it. Wait, why is this one activating a thing instead of all the other ones which had just lore documents? That's a lot of silence machines. Yeah, that seems normal. Hey, Crest. What? I don't know what this shit is either. Where's Penny? Okay, we're conveniently leaving Penny behind. You just gotta beat the shadow with silence. I'm bound to have two convenient elevators next to each other for the sake of this fight that can sync up and rise in perfect.
Welcome back. Ready?
We got the fucking proper rhythm again.
Be comfortably relaxed. Use a light snap. Congratulations.
You would think these guys would be fucking dead by now, but how many times you kick their ass? Like, what hypothetical are we doing now, Sen? What do we do every night? I'm just gonna read this out loud. Zenith, what would you do if every night on your bed you'd see the faces with only eyes and a nose started manifesting on your walls in the darkness, but you'd fall completely asleep for any of them to complete form, and you awoke with strained eyes every day? The walls will return back to normal by the time you awake. What? So you're basically a hypothetical, what if faces started growing out of my walls, but they would be gone by the time I woke up? You just close your fucking eyes. How do you get bullied? How do you get cyberbullied on the internet, Seth? You just close your fucking eyes. There you go. They can't, like, their faces, they can't hurt you. They don't have hands. They're just staring at you. Just go to fuck the bed. That was an amazing song. That was a mix of our music that didn't have beat sing because it was just a remix of another, like a fucking typing tutorial. It would be really funny to leave Penny behind, but... Nice rock. I feel like we've kind of gone a little off base right now with all this.
This is as far as we go.
It's just the animation from the opening again.
Shit. Really?
Really.
I wonder if there's
Hey, wait. Check this out.
What's up?
Do you know what this is?
I do not.
I'm watching the opening.
You know what's cool about this? That's actually the real moment in time.
What?
This is literally a time machine.
What?
Or maybe a wormhole.
What?
A window.
What?
Penny, slow down.
I think we've gone a little off
What
base.
the hell are you talking
Don't get
about?
excited about it. It can't change anything. Not on its own or anything like that. It's not... You can't travel with it. It's not a car. It's barely a television. But it's real. Trust me, it's real. That's it, in front of us.
What's real? What do you mean?
Oh! I can't believe I'm... Okay, keep up. Have you ever gotten stuck on something? Just thought about it over and over. Can't let a thing go? Every moment in time that has people in it has someone who can't let it go, even in a small way. What you're looking at is a moment in time nobody has moved past.
No one's moved past Sent asking about the fucking faces in his walls.
The sum total of everyone's emotional recollection.
What? But how does that even work? How do you know this?
That's a cool question with a cool answer. This'll hurt.
Oh, it activated the gravity machine! Oh no!
These things are fundamentally radioactive. Radioactive means that... Oh, don't give me that look. You're not gonna get skin cancer or whatever. I don't even think you're capable of that. Besides, it's not that kind of radiation. You know how this feels.
She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's turned the dial all the way to right. She's t
finally.
Okay, so yeah, it was stuff Hanzo. How did I see it coming? It's like the most
Something
obvious
has been
fucking
wrong
choice
for a
known to
long
man.
time. I'm sure you felt it too. Maybe you had no words for it. Honestly, and I'm being very vulnerable with you now to admit this, I even had no words for it. Oh, you can't.
It's fine, Sen. You just have bad taste in women.
Even if you could move it all, it's already locked. There's no point. I actually like you, you know?
I have put you inside the gay baby prison.
Not at first, of course. When you showed up for the first time, it was a bit irritating. I was trying to get somewhere, and here was this big, fat, stupid monkey wrench. But you fascinated me for the very reason you look like you're in so much pain right now. The first time you complained about the dampeners. That surprised me. People don't do that. Nobody does that. It's supposed to be completely invisible.
Did you fake being a DJ too?
Oh, come on, give me credit. I'm great at DJing. I wasn't lying to you at all. Why would I?
Because lying is your job. You're... what? You're an undercover cop?
Is that what you think? No, I'm not.
I like she just can't, just keeps fucking fidgeting left and right.
I'm more of... well, I don't actually have a formal title. More of a specialist, I guess. Consultant? Special consultant? Person in charge of R&D? Oh, whatever. I didn't interview for this. I didn't have to. I made the job. No, I wasn't lying to you. No. No. Not about any of the important stuff, at least. As I was saying, I'm actually a huge fan of the band. I love you guys, you know? I'm probably your biggest fan.
I'm probably your only fan, even more than the guy who keeps saying the name wrong.
Definitely am. You're so bold. You didn't give a shit. Not about anyone.
I wonder if she deliberately kept the cops away, and that's why she kept lampshading the fact the cops never found out about the place.
I respect that. It made me realize something. Rest has become boring. That's the bitch of it. She's too safe, she's too slow, she's too afraid of breaking things and hurting people. Not like you. Not like me. Do you know what happened after you escaped? Oh, it wasn't pretty, baby. All I wanted was to see what would happen in a space like that. An emotional pressure cooker. Maybe, I thought, if I got all the dominoes moving just the right way, I could get somewhere big. Somewhere I never got before in all of the experiments I've run. So, yeah, you coming in made me upset. Oh, but thank God you did. I couldn't have dreamed of it going as big as it did there. You put so many people in danger. Not just you, not just that stupid little girl, not just the superstar kids. Everyone. It's inspiring. The more you've done, the energy you put into the world just wants to feed itself, Beat. And I know that because there's nothing special about me. Nothing I'm doing or wearing or anything that makes me more equipped to deal with a big, scary machine I just turned on. Maybe you recognize it. Beat, do you know what the silents are? Oh, whatever you thought in your head is wrong. I'm the only one who actually does know. I've been studying them. I've been paying attention. That's why all of this exists. It paid for everything. It did everything. I did this. Everything.
I did everything. I am the plot man.
But it's nothing special about me. It's all them. I was just the only person to notice. They're not monsters. They're not ghosts.
Oh, it was the...
They're not anything, Beat. They're literally nothing. They are holes in the world.
Okay, pause for a second. I'm trying to say this. Was the person who was inspired by the band? I thought that was specifically Quaver. That can't be her, and she dyed her hair, because her hair is like clearly, that's the little girl in the opening was clearly Quaver. But I don't think she's in the opening.
And you are almost the same. That's weird, right? A 99% match. No other person, no animal, no tree or whatever. Nothing else is this close. Nothing else has been above 30% of the match. That 30% is a literal black hole at the center of our galaxy. And you are 99%! You are basically the same! You are literally almost nothing!
You are factually, scientifically nothing!
But you know what's much more interesting to me than this 99% match? It's this.
You're 3 times the power of a black hole!
The something part. The only part of you that actually exists. What is that? I want to find out.
I'm kicking you into the pit! I thought you was already in the middle of the machine.
Like I said, I didn't lie to you about anything important. You already know I'm a really good DJ. How could I fake that? But here's the music I really like.
Nightcore! I love my kazoo remixes, beat! My Nightcore kazoo remixes!
Everyone thinks music creates these things. Some people think music summonses things.
What? I can't hear you!
Angry at it or
I can't hear your exposition over the Nightcore remix!
it's all very
Can you turn it down?
They don't feel anything at all, not if we don't think they do. We create them. Music just helps. If a loudspeaker blares in a forest and nobody's around, oh, you get it. You. And if you found the forest and nobody was around to help, would you even be there?
I think that's true for anyone.
You know, I look at you and I just see a person. Like anyone else. Triple the light. It's less tangible than the moon dancing off in my window. I don't know what part of you is even here. But I have a feeling that if I remove all the parts of you that look like a person, well, I'll find out. If you die here, it was for a good reason.
This reminds me of the end of Mad Rat Dead. Where, like, the last song is like really fucked up on its rhythm to throw you off. Oh, this is like you lose. Okay, so you're supposed to just lose no matter what. Even if you made it that long, it just died. Shit. Get slammed, idiot. Why is Rest here? Where the fuck are we? So wait, she slammed us down 100 floors of the building, and at least an indeterminate amount of floors in the building, all the way down, and we just conveniently land in the anime cemetery in the tower.
Where the hell did you come from? You shouldn't be here. Nobody should. You especially shouldn't be here. You need to get away from her. Now.
I'm kind of getting my ass kicked right now, Chief.
I didn't think you would actually try to destroy the only other part of her I had left.
Oh, this is literally her anime grave?
I can barely move at all.
You're under arrest for far too many things to list. You must remain silent. If you do not, your safety cannot... You know it doesn't end with you getting away again. Look where you are. After trying for months to find you, of course it figures that number 1 on the wanted board would fall through my ceiling.
I can't believe I fell for a stupid cop trap. She led me right to you.
Who led you right to me? I only see one person here.
Penny, don't pretend you don't. You knew I would be here. Of course you did.
Penny.
You're, head of... God, she literally said she didn't have a formal title. I can't even talk about her without sounding like a lunatic. The big machine and the person doing the... She's making some kind of weapons.
You're not coherent.
How do you know? I guess, like, there's no actual name.
Such an idiot.
Where are the others in your group? Where's Quaver?
Why would I tell you? I'm not gonna let you hurt any of them.
You've hurt Quaver enough already. You were feeding into... She's just a child. She doesn't know any better.
She knows plenty.
Okay, now we gotta beat the shit out of Rest. Which will not be a forced loss like Penny. How is she, like, damaging you with a coat? I'm not doing so great on my percentage. At least I'm not dead yet. Beat the shit out of it! Just hammer it home! Old Snake! Just go break her fucking arm! If only she had a gun. If only anyone in this world had a gun.
You look like shit, Rest. What did she even do to you? Shh. Let me take care of it. Don't get up. That's a crazy hole you made in the ceilings. I honestly didn't think that would happen. So you must have. Which means that's what it really, really must have felt like. After that, I'm surprised you're able to breathe, much less almost kill my boss. I've got another one for you. Why do we give our police guns? I mean, specifically harm. Us. Why do we give our cops guns? You've had to have thought about this. What, really? No? Goddamn nothing? Think for a second. What are the guns for?
Shooting people?
They're overkill for the whole point of what we do here.
I don't think so, considering you have to keep people from playing music or demons show up.
Like, what the hell is a band gonna do? Guitar a cop to death?
Yeah. A guitar's a weapon.
I understand the irony in that statement, given who I'm talking to right now, but whatever, who cares? Move on. The point is, even if the band tries to guitar the cop to death, all that happens is we get a silence, or maybe multiple of them at once.
Yeah,
bullets really don't do much in a vacuum.
I mean, but the bullets could still shoot the
We've
silence.
tested this.
I guess bullets
I've
don't.
had computer-operated turrets shoot these stupid things with the cameras off and employees off duty. The bullets don't even touch them.
Well, you have to believe in the bullets hitting them then.
I don't mean that figuratively. I mean they literally do not physically interact with them. It's like they move between whatever particles of space they take up. But the cops don't know that. We don't tell them. And because the cops don't know that, the bullets work.
I like this like quantum bullshit where things only work if you believe they work.
Now, I don't have the luxury of ignorance.
But I do have the luxury of having a gun.
Still worth a try. Don't. Why should I not? Rest. She blew up your house. She wrecked millions of dollars of equipment and endangered lives. Yada, yada, yada. I'd be doing you a huge favor. Again, if the gun even works. And if it doesn't, I know it'd work on her friends at least.
Maybe you should have maybe you should have shot her from a distance. What if I just don't? What if I just don't punch her? Punch low. just leave it here for a moment. This truly is the logic. Punch low. What is punch low in this context? Like punching below the belt? What's a low punch? It really is just gonna sit here for a bit, isn't it? What if I punch high? I'm not punching high. I'm not even punching low. It doesn't matter. Just very slowly. Nice Danganronpa blood.
Stop!
There's no fucking way that's actually Quaver.
What the hell did she do to you?
How the fuck? There's no fucking way.
She's talking to Penny.
Help!
Okay, there's... What the fuck?
What are you doing? What are you...
Thank God you
She
guys are here.
lost her
Why?
mind.
Why did she?
Why are all the lines playing at the same time?
Oh, I forgot you were there. God, it's actually funny.
What? I guess the idea was Penny was gonna play along with it, but then like, oh right, Rest is here, so I can't actually play along with being Penny. Oh no, she's a schizo demon.
I've seen that before. Sforzando, what have you been doing? The job you pay me for. Well, the job I sort of pay you to pay me for. You can't get anywhere after this. You're stuck in a box, Beat, and that isn't going to change.
Beat, stop. It's over. I just want to go home.
How the fuck did they get inside the building? Are we not gonna, like...
It was her birthday. Did you even notice?
What are you talking about?
The day at the stadium, when I left the house. When I took the guitar. I just wanted to do something nice for her. Did you even care about that?
God.
Or just the...
I've been moving fast enough to not even realize.
What was that?
I said, you're right. But, Quaver, that wasn't the way to...
At least I did something. So what happens? What now?
I lock up
Not
Sforzando
about your
and
stupid
try to
job
sort
or
out
any of
this.
the... What happens to my friends?
I don't know. They did a lot of... The law's what it is, Quaver.
What makes me special?
Quaver, you're
Yes,
a kid.
so what if I'm a kid? That didn't stop harm before. I'm sick of you acting like I'm made of... You look at me as if I'm just going to break into little pieces at the smallest thing. I'm stronger than that.
Who's
I know what it's like to hold on to these feelings.
Who's driving the car?
I get it. I've been...
There's no way you could.
Alright, back to jail round 2, baby. No, I am controlling myself during this. Kind of. I control the camera. Kind of. Very barely. That's a good scene.
From the top of the hour here, right outside of our studio. Harm Tower has collapsed. Physically collapsed. We still don't have comment from anyone inside the process within the organization. High-ranking Harm officer Sforzando, Harm's primary researcher, has been arrested.
Penny was Sofonso, who understands how the silence works, and shit has hit the fan. Beat's in jail again. Everyone's in jail again. The whole point of the silence being like cognition almost. They're quantum creatures basically, they're like a quantum entity in which the only can understand, like, if you think something will work against them, it works, but if no one's there to notice them, it doesn't. I don't really get it. I'm just gonna... How Beat ties into all this, I don't fucking know. Look at this black box. Yeah, because like Beat's basically a silence entity or something like that, and she's some part of Eve, which explains how it had the jump cut from Eve to Beat, despite the fact they are different characters. And this is Stefanzo's notes. Yeah, she's she's the first self-perpetuating silence. And then, like, Safonso's plan was to... Oh, okay, we're actually at, That's actually a neat... Is the slots actually... No, the slots actually do switch back to, So we're back to fucking Eve. Oh, we're actually doing the opening now. No, yeah, there's still more. There's still, like, we haven't done the finale. So I assume the idea is we're getting context on what the fuck actually happened in the opening. Yeah, going back to the main menu is just a narrative, little mechanical play, which is a nice little beat. Not beat, as in beat, not beat as in other beat. We're actually playing this part?
I heard it all again last night. The shimmer in your eyes, the pictures intertwined and mirrored into mine. But why does it hurt so much this time? I never thought it'd be this soon. I lie awake inside my room, close my eyes and ask why do. Oh, why do I care so much this time? You're just a
Yeah, so that's clean.
and you're just a part of my life, and you're just a part of my life.
Pulls out a gun and just
Get rid of you.
Why'd I get the achievement for the sound check again? Okay, now we're beat again.
Ugh. Okay.
So this has to be earlier B.
God, it's still beautiful despite everything. I'm not leaving without a shower.
She does indeed have running water. It's a crazy sensation.
Wish I had clean clothes, though.
You have a washing machine! What do you mean you don't have clean clothes?
Still got some time. Let's try to get something going.
Can you not pay for... You can pay for water. You don't have detergent. Just try it.
God damn it. Why am I so shit right now? Now I'm late on top of it.
God damn, woman.
Time to die.
Every day of my fucking life. Let's go. Probably let's just go on. I like the PS1 textures and everything during this section.
Hey, so I'm good again. So bye.
God damn it. Fucking beat.
Shit. 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 Okay, well, look, the day only just started. Maybe a car will veer onto the sidewalk and non-fatally injure me. Could happen. Anything could happen. Not today.
She's not looking forward to. Oh, she's looking.
You're late. Again.
Sorry. I called ahead.
You were already late when you called ahead. You need to be on the floor yesterday.
I was here yesterday. You had me coping.
You weren't on the schedule for yesterday, though.
Greg called me and asked if I could fill in since Ashley had a thing.
Well, he didn't tell me that. What thing?
I didn't ask.
Why not? Regardless, this is my shift, and what happens on other shifts should not affect mine.
Yeah, this is some peak middle manager shit.
Nobody's even here.
Which is why you need to be out there cleaning up your section before customers come in.
It's already clean. I did that yesterday.
You think this is clean?
Eh?
Do you live in a zoo?
The manager is so powerful you don't even fucking see him. Can you put your fucking case down when you work at McDonald's or generic Chinese restaurant?
He's fine.
Wait, she has a husband?
Been a little upset lately, though.
Okay, good. That's like, there's no fucking way this bitch is in a relationship.
He,
She's pretending to be in a relationship for things to talk to people about. Man, busy day. I didn't get a shitty minigame for like serving people. She's clocked. Her clocks have been cleaned.
sorry. I'm getting held up at work.
I assume this is the band. You're getting kicked out of the band. Which I think is something that they talked about earlier in Ed.
Quaver, honey. Time for food.
I've made mac and cheese.
You're not my mom.
I'm not. But I can cook better than she did.
Considering mom can't cook mac and cheese, that's a pretty low bar.
That's not funny.
I miss her too, you know? A lot.
You got to know her, though.
Sorry, hold on. Give me a second, okay?
Work call.
Sure.
Hmm? Just tell me what's going on. What does that mean? I'm gonna need you to be specific. You realize that's not my job anymore.
Oh yeah, because Rest quit being part of Harm. Meanwhile, in the sad room, you're now Quaver in the sad room, who's still carrying this fucking case all over the place. I assume for,
You deserve this hat way more. You're just part of my... It's crazy how much she looks like you. I think she's gonna remember this. She can't understand you.
don't punch the screen, it's gonna hurt your hand! Welcome to oh! Fuck, the game's over. Okay, the problem with this, with context, and this is a problem with the game itself because it doesn't let you properly start over, is this is a callback to the opening part of the game, which I was not able to stream because it did not let me redo that part. And it made a comment at the beginning like, this isn't a love story. It said at the beginning it was a love story, but not really like a conventional love story. B, I'm your sister. I'm disappointed in you.
Can I come in? Hey, can I come in? Hey, Beat.
B.
Hey.
B, open the door. B.
Beat.
B. Door. B.
Beat.
B, open the door, B.
Can I come? Hey, look, I don't want to come off away, but Beat, they're sending mail to the old place, and a lot of these look like collection notices.
What's the question?
There is none. If you want my help...
Right.
But I don't.
Have you found another job yet?
I'm still looking. I've been looking. It's what I was doing before you walked in here.
You're such
I don't
a
mean this
bitch.
as an attack, but
You're such a bitch.
I feel like you have to be doing something wrong then. Like, maybe I could take a look at your resume or
It's
your
none of
cover
those
letter.
things.
What about the Guitar Center job I told you about? Did you do the interview?
The guy just... Okay. His first question was...
Do you actually play guitar? Play me a song.
So I played Reptilia, and...
Sorry, do you know any good songs? Not ones in plastic instrument games, please.
Based! Based!
Which is like disqualifying any song anyone actually knows from being a good song. And that's crazy, right? Tell me that's crazy.
Sounds like that guy has his head up his ass.
He does, but that's very funny.
His ass wasn't big enough for that. Tiny butt.
I might be able to help you get a job as a medical receptionist. We need night shift people.
Yeah.
Look, don't worry about it, just...
I kinda can't not. I hate to think you're just rotting in there by yourself.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Bitch, look at your sink.
Come on.
Bitch, you live like this.
No, I want to hear you say it. What do you think I spend my time doing all day?
Moping.
Do you want me to be nice? Or do you want me to be honest?
You don't get to say that.
You keep saying you spend all the time you've got
I
job
do.
searching. But the one job you've gotten in months, you got fired for because you can't not be late to shit.
I'm just focused on other things.
What other things? There should be no other things.
The band. My music. It's getting somewhere.
Is there any evidence of that? Have you made any money doing this? Beat, I just want what's best for you. You know that.
Also, didn't B just get kicked out of the band? I thought that was what the phone call was. Like, she might be pretending, like, in denial. But that
Are
she
you
was...
gonna let me in?
No.
Feels kind of childish to just...
That would imply they'd have to draw a model for the sister, and that's way too much work.
Never mind. I'll come back later, I guess.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
You're the last person I expected to see.
Who was the first? I hate to ask, but what day is it?
New Year's.
Shit. I just turned 21.
She's able to drink! We're going to the bar stage now.
Happy birthday. Sorry, this isn't much of a celebration. You were gone for a bit.
How long was I out? It feels too early for it to be so dark.
Look closer.
Yeah, that's not the sky, that's literally the void.
Oh, that's not good. Was that what...
What's the last thing you remember?
I have no idea what happened. Was anyone...
We don't know. And we don't know because Harm's latest complete overreach is effectively total martial law enacted in the zone around where that building was, and Quaver's at the center of all of it. And Treble and Clef are in there too.
Wait, what? They're in the building? In the void? Then what was the scene we just saw?
You're
with
not saying anything.
We're never gonna get an
Are you
explanation.
still an annoying cop-hating freak?
Did we ever get an explanation on how the fuck those guys made it to the tower completely unprompted?
Good. You're coming with me.
You did it. You used an N on account. I don't know who the fuck you are.
We're
dark void creature. You're still... Am I being attacked by a creepypasta man in chat? What the fuck are you doing? Nice tree. It's a nice tree. But who specifically is Grace? The drummer isn't Grace, right? Well, I don't think the drummer's had a name yet. I don't think they've ever... I thought the drummer was DC. Okay, I'm shit at typing on my phone, and I can do better than that. You gotta try harder, man. If this isn't a bit, you gotta try harder. Or at the very least, proofread your fucking lines. I can't read what the fuck you're saying, Zalgo, man. Okay, you're just shitposting. You're just fucking shitposting creepypasta,
It makes way
man.
more sense knowing this is your house.
What does that mean?
It's just the overall vibe of the place. Why do you still wear that uniform?
Because they can't.
I'm wearing it today.
Because they can't bother making a new outfit
really
for her.
Have anything else tactically sound? I need one thing, and then we can go.
I need my gun. My anti-silence gun. I don't think I had an option to go in this room in the opening. Is it Sparty? But Sparty has a fucking account. Okay, wait, so was the scene with Quaver before, was that her in the mine dungeon and she's still in the tower? What the fuck? Yeah, it's just drunk Sparty. That's actually a pretty decent bit. Oh, Crest is now a Shadow Man, too, I guess. Okay, I guess I'm having to fight Shadow Crest in order to fuck him?
Pete? I haven't seen you in so long. I've screwed up so many things.
Hey, dude, it's okay. It's just...
I've been trying. I've been really, really, really trying.
I've been trying not to say any slurs, and I keep failing.
And nothing happens. It's all useless.
Hey, I'm sure it's not so...
Is this just the end of that Life is Strange game, where you're in the mine dungeon and you have to fix everyone's mine dungeons?
Sit there and act like everything's fine. But it's not. It can't be. You know, I thought I could be a whistleblower. I got this huge packet of all the material evidence I could get together. It had everything I felt was off about what we were doing. And B, there isn't any news to whistleblow to. All the media organizations from even 2 years ago have closed down.
News
Only
doesn't
the biggest
exist.
ones are left. So I tried one of those. Do you know who answered the goddamn phone? Poco and Apoco. They were already running the editorial department of the place.
Oh.
Poco and Apoco quit before I could. And guess how they responded to all the shit I brought forward about harm? They were giddy over it. They were so excited to run the story.
That's a good thing, right?
No. It's not. It's not good. They wouldn't get excited about anything that matters. And it made me realize that I was gonna be stuck there forever. I was never, ever going to...
I like this, but the problem is Crest is so minimal in the story, and he's just treated as a joke for Chapter 1, and this whole thing just kind of runs a little hollow.
I can't make people give a shit about me.
Like, maybe if Crest was more than just a joke in Chapter 1, this probably would have hit a bit harder.
How can I make them give a shit about all of this? And it made me realize that I was gonna be stuck there forever. Sforzando got locked up, and everyone's like, well, fine, that's taken care of, but harm is the same as it's always been.
Hey, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's, Are you okay?
Why are you in here with me?
I don't actually know, but I want to
can't.
help with...
You can't do anything. I can't do anything. What makes you think you...
Okay. This is how I'm gonna do something. I'll just hit buttons until you give up. That's Sparty again, using a different fucking name. Alright, his bones are broken.
Leave me alone. I just want to be alone. I can't let anyone else get dragged into this.
You're not dragging anyone.
Get out of here!
Get out of my mind dungeon!
Screwing up what the right thing is. I don't know what I should even do anymore. All I do is just make it worse.
I'm sure that's not...
I'm stuck where I am! You don't know what this feels like.
I'm stuck in the mind dungeon!
I don't need to know. I can see that it hurts.
Stop treating me like I'm a baby. I'm not an idiot!
I don't think you are, but you need to stop acting like one. Okay, I'm over this. Listen to me already. You're acting like a little bitch.
That's such an amazing end to that fucking exchange. You're acting like a... You're acting like a little bitch!
You're a grown goddamn adult man. You're so upset with yourself that you were a what? A mega evil super cop for however many years? You really want to do the right thing?
Of course I do.
Then quit.
Get a real job at a Chinese restaurant.
Why not?
I'm not going to be able to... I can't do as much elsewhere. I could do more being part of the thing.
There aren't good apples, Crest. There can't be. The tree is poison. You have to not be an apple.
I don't agree with this statement.
I mean, this metaphor is messy. This isn't a nature versus thing. Or you're not, like, inherently an apple, I guess. But,
we got apples on the screen. Apples are on screen. I'm pointing at them now.
Think you were a maid? Back when we met?
You remember that?
Yeah, it's been like, what, like 2 days? I guess it's been a month, maybe?
I always remembered you. The whole time. I haven't stopped thinking about you.
What?
Not not like that, you know.
I actually didn't think you meant it like that.
Well, we can just...
It's fine.
I just, well, my point is...
Your point is...
I remember being jealous of you.
What, of the idea of being a maid?
No, not like... How do I put this? I was jealous of someone getting to start from the beginning again. Did you know I'm the youngest harm officer ever promoted to be a division lead?
My dude, I don't know anything about your career.
Sure. I went from just
No!
one guy to being everywhere within 15 hours.
You're not allowed. No, I don't even think... No, bad, Zarp. Bad.
This guy who was my senior officer when I was a rookie cop once told me that...
He must never receive shoutouts, Zarp. That's the rules. He must be deprived of his shoutouts.
The most important thing about the police was location, location, location.
What? The real estate saying?
What does that have to do with real estate?
Or maybe it was about making movies. I have no idea. I can't remember. I think you're saying it wrong. It's meant to be a bit of a joke, I think.
I didn't make it sound like a joke.
Because you say it 3 times. It's like, what's the 3 most important things? And then it's just the one thing 3 times.
Oh.
This awkward thing.
We kind of only have the one? Anyway.
You would have to have at least a Dat Diamond account in order to receive a shoutout. And as far as I know, Dat Diamond doesn't even exist.
The one location. Harm isn't anywhere else in the world. Just here.
Where is here?
But since we're not going to be able to go anywhere else anytime soon, it feels like an important responsibility. At least he explained it as because you go from location to location to location. The whole thing of being a cop, basically, is you just have to be there, right? At the places where things happen. So that you can make sure things don't happen.
Dat Gold is... Dat Gold costs as much money as you have on you, plus $1.
I've been so scared of being anywhere else.
Dat Diamond probably costs 5 times the amount of money you have on you at any given time in order to pay it.
I felt stuck where I am. Because I'm worried I can't do anything just being a normal guy.
Yes, Vice. Why do you ask if it has a chemist? It's literally... Vice, you saw the 8 characters at the start. One of them is literally an apothecary. Okay, yeah, so you have $4, so Dat Gold costs $5. And if you get $5, then Dat Gold costs $6.
No, you can. Do anything else. Anything else is better. Crest, I say this as nicely as I can. Doing literally nothing at all is more productive than whatever you've been trying to do at Harm.
Okay, this entire conversation has been, like, comically spinning its wheels, but, like...
But I can, like,
The problem with this is I don't know if the offer is actually... if it's just B, because B's B. Or if the offer is actually saying that you
just for your own sake, at least.
I just don't want anyone else to hurt anyone else.
You don't need to be a cop to do that.
Yeah, you do! Well, no, you don't, but, like, being a cop helps. When it comes to helping people, stop people from hurting other people. That is an occupation for that purpose. Like, her whole point saying, like, you can't fix it you can't fix the problem from the inside. But she doesn't have a solution to fix the problem, just that he shouldn't be involved with the problem at all, because she hates cops.
Case in point. I'll see you later.
But the idea, at least at this point, his ability to, like, fix it from the inside just will not work. But I don't know, it's... It's the trying to decipher narrative versus agenda on that. She's a fucking spurg. Well, this is the message then. Yeah. Plus, you're not high. Yeah, so it kicked her out of the band. Okay, so wait, what are we... Why are we back in the car?
He finds what he's looking for.
What the fuck is going on? In terms
I don't even know if he knows what that is.
Are we driving to another harm tower? There's only one harm tower.
You know, it's funny. People think professional racing is boring.
Definitely didn't take you for a fan.
I'm a fan of useful comparisons.
I love turning right.
People think it's boring because it's mostly the same thing over and over again.
He's turning right!
Series of left turns. Right.
Oh, sorry, it's left turns. Is NASCAR left or right? What turn are they... What's the direction?
Right. But everyone forgets how hard it is to do the same thing over and over again.
I don't think that's why being a NASCAR driver is difficult. I think it's that you have to do the same thing in a very tight, competitive environment.
Especially under such pressure. In those conditions, not doing the same thing even once can literally kill you.
So your point is, consistency is hard.
It's pretty hard to die in a NASCAR, to be honest.
If everything works right, most people are bored. My point is that most people only find it exciting if something goes wrong, even if it's the hardest thing in the world to keep it right. And yes, I like racing. Sue me. Harm's always been impossible to keep right.
Was it ever right?
I did my best.
Well, the problem was it should have been left, not right, according to the racing analogy.
Ugh, oh come on. You don't get that one. You facilitated a borderline fascist police state. Feel like that revokes any getting to say you did your best rights.
They were fascists before I got there.
And you facilitated them?
Alright, fine. I am doing my best now.
You're trying. You're very trying.
Are we gonna discuss, like, the purpose of why harm was fascist? And, keeping the silent... Like, we're not gonna debate that part of the fact that why they pushed so much authoritarian control, which was, to keep the silence in check. But this is not a beat that she's going to...
God, I really did sound like you once.
Also, why is Beat driving? Can Beat drive? Does Beat even know how to drive? Where the fuck up? Why are we here? Okay, so we're just like randomly going to different locations to find the people who are now conveniently in random locations in the silence dimension. Yeah, I feel like this chapter is really struggling to connect all these together. And unironically, this should have just been in a literal mind dungeon. Like, all of them are trapped in the silence, and then instead of them randomly going to these physical locations, and then it just doesn't really flow well at all. Why do you think the twins will beat the fucking silence? the bartender's here. Are we again like the cops? Oh, it's the cops are the problem, and not the fucking Shadow Void. Like it's just. This is. I don't know. I feel. I feel at this point I'm just running into like the writer masturbating about how much they hate cops, and it's. Like, the game has always been kind of an like a punk, anti-authoritarian thing, but, like, in this situation, the cops have justification, but no one's taking that seriously. And it's just a little obnoxious to read. Like, if this was being filtered by, like, just beat, that would be one thing, and I've given it credit on some of these because it's being filtered by beat. But some of this is like literally everyone is now like pushing this. Okay, they're just so they aren't in the mine dungeon? Look. Oh, we're doing Apoko. Oh, Poco and Apoko. Okay, they're the ones in the mine dungeon, not Isu. That's the joke, I guess. So I guess we're just doing this from the antagonist's perspective, so I guess the next one's gonna be DC. How did Stefanzo do this? Didn't they arrest her? Did they do this from jail? I have to also move the camera in this. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to... Am I forgetting my interaction button? Yeah, I guess I'm just not allowed to talk to them anymore. Okay, I guess the lighthouse makes sense because this is where you fought them, but... Yeah, I guess we're just dealing with the sisters. Oh, shit. The game kept the dialogue box and I looped it. That's probably fine. It probably didn't break.
Oh, hi.
Nice coin.
We're so glad you showed up.
Our favorite little renegade.
We've been waiting for you for so long.
Why'd you keep us waiting, Beat?
We've got so much to talk about.
So much.
Can't you two take anything seriously?
Why are we in the Kingdom Hearts dimension?
Always as much as it deserves.
I heard you both quit harm.
Oh, don't come to us with the past.
Ancient history.
Forget about it.
We're on your side now, girly.
Then work with me, and let me...
You work with us.
But of course, you're the boss.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to help you.
We're working on a great campaign for you.
We're workshopping it. In a world
where music is illegal and you do crimes.
Goosebumps.
The right shivers. So snappy, right? So snazzy. Gets the blood going. Don't you love it? Love it.
But it doesn't really mean anything.
None of this means anything. Nothing does.
Oh, come on. You don't actually believe that. You're telling me you don't care about what you make?
What? You're trying to dig deep down into the dark depths of our soul. I'm not sure you'll get anywhere with that, girlie.
Does she feel the same way?
What? Me? Of course! We're two peas in a soup.
So then why?
Be specific when you ask a question.
Why do you do this shit anyway?
Be more specific. Because we're good at it? Yeah, it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be more than that.
Are you guys really that simple? Nothing else going on?
What's wrong with that?
I expected more from you guys.
You have it the other way around. We're good enough, we can do this on autopilot. Why give it more than it's worth?
What the fuck this rhythm is?
God, I didn't expect you two to be so predictable.
We aren't.
Prove it then. Oh, we're so over it. Oh, we don't have to put effort in. We just show up looking like this. Sure you do.
I don't know, this rhythm seems completely fucking off. Thankfully this doesn't actually matter.
Nobody buys the act.
Yes, they do. It's not an act.
I don't buy the act.
There's nothing to buy. It's what it is. Or what you see on the tin. Yeah, that's...
I gotta just give it up timing and I'm just mashing the button as fast as I can. And that's...
For us, it's just a job. We can take it or leave it. This isn't some deep-seated self-expression. Again, Beat, we make commercials.
You tell me you put nothing of yourself into that? It doesn't feel great when you get it right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I like doing a good job.
It doesn't hurt at all when you mess it up, like you did with me. Never forget I beat you too.
Multiple times at this point.
Do you really think we thought about that at all? Of course it hurts! It's fine. It's a bump. Right. We don't let it get to us.
It's been 2 bumps.
Why does it hurt at all, though?
3 bumps if you count this fight.
If you didn't care about the thing you did, just admit you give a shit. What are you embarrassed about?
It's not that, it's... What? Like you?
Yes, of course I am. The shit I do is the shit I am. And yeah, maybe it's not healthy just how much self-worth I attach to what I make, but I'm a mature enough goddamn human being to admit I care when someone hates what I've made. And that I love it when they love it.
But no, I don't, but I'm not mature enough to go to fucking job on time.
Maybe she's... You can't listen to this, Poco. She's what? What's she trying to do? She's too messy to be anything else than what she is. What if she's right? We don't do this for ourselves. That's not the point of the job. We make something else shinier and move on.
The shine is a part of us.
If that's true, then why has it gotten so hard lately? Because this work has been fun. I know I'm not pretending that. I like working with you on this.
Of course I like working with you.
Aren't they sisters? No.
I wish I liked the thing we're doing too.
Okay, we're spared. We're spared.
Are you okay?
Why is she sitting in the cut? Why is she sitting? Okay, yeah, it's a dead mom.
Don't talk so loud.
What was wrong?
I'm sorry for scaring you. It's just...
Is this really just another false alarm?
Why is the sister not voice acting on this one?
But she's stable. That's a good thing.
Tell me how you're doing. How's the music going, honey? You were so excited about that band, and you haven't talked...
What?
Well, are you ever going to release that song I like? The one that...
You know how it's going? The band kicked me out. They kicked me out because they hate working with me. They hate working with me because I can't make practice on time. And I can't make practice on time because I have no time. Because most of the time I'm stuck either being here or waiting to get called back here.
Fuck! That's such a bitch move! That's such a...
And that song you like, which you don't even care enough to know the name of, is probably never getting finished. I can't even listen to it now because of all this. I'm getting abandoned, left and right, and not even my mom can be there for me.
That's not her fault.
See, this is how you
won't have to deal with that much longer.
See, this is how you make a good unlikable protagonist. Eat your fucking heart out, Alex Eek.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I wish it wasn't like this either.
They're still assholes. I don't get why you ever worked with them.
No one gives a shit about your dying mother.
They're not very you.
You have to trust people, Beat. At the end of the day, that's all we are.
Some people shouldn't be trusted.
I mean, sure, some people shouldn't be, but you can't come at life assuming that's who you're running into. People are messy.
The best advice I've ever gotten is from the person I probably hate the most. Or at least the person who probably hates me the most.
Mom?
That's Forzando.
Shockingly, I knew people before that.
They really are just recycling all of that. How is Quaver in the jail? Or I guess not dealing with Quaver yet. This is DC in the jail. I guess we're just not running into Quaver during this time. I guess we're not running into the Quaver until we resolve these 3 Shadow Realm fights. Okay, wait, they're saying that because she broke out of jail, they made the jail stronger, but then they felt obligated to arrest more people to fill in the jail. Again, being a bitch is in character. The problem is everything else around it. How she hasn't been part of this, she hasn't been part of the jail, she's been the leader of harm. It hasn't... Alright, gotta fight DC's funny anime shadow. They still have the fucking dialogue loop because they for some reason. Oh, we're doing a. Okay, we're doing the little escape. What the? Oh, that's. Thankfully, the game doesn't actually judge you on these, and it just doesn't matter. Thankfully, this doesn't matter because this is like incomprehensible. Really did fucking love
You're
that
a
light.
coward! I see right through you! You could have been a force for something that mattered! But you tied yourself to something useless and destructive!
Just stop being so stubborn and let me help you.
Don't make me laugh! Help? How did you expect this to go? Did you think you'd corner me, and then a little tough love would get me to change my sorry ways?
Even harm.
I'm not sorry about my ways!
We can change the rules. Sometimes rules are...
The rules were fine as written! As originally written! This place used to see something clearly that most don't even glimpse at! All of my years in law enforcement... I was at the zero moment! I saw the thing take form! Everything I fight against. And it's everything you are, and you can't even see it.
DC sounds like, he almost sounds like he's like a completely different fucking person. Like, his voice acted by someone else.
You're too stupid. I reacted the same way I would now. Harm hasn't. They shifted. They keep accommodating and accommodating and accommodating and giving more and more ground. Soon there will be no ground for us to stand on.
You actually believe in this shit, don't you?
Why wouldn't he? There's literally a silence
Acta
demon.
non verba.
Acta non...
Actions, not words. Crest already lost what we believed in, and the twins never believed anything. But I don't pay lip service to what I believe in. I follow through.
So do I. Good luck with that.
What do you mean you dropped out?
At the very least, this does. At the very least, it's not like, oh, he just fixes DC by saying, yeah, you should just fucking hate the cops. Like, yeah, he had a cause he believed in, and she can't actually fight against that.
We couldn't afford it.
That's for me to... I didn't ask you to do that.
It's not fair for you to keep paying for it.
I decide what's fair for me or not.
Why is half the line not voice acted?
We couldn't. It's not forever. I can go back. As long as it's in a few years, I'll still have the credits.
Oh yeah, I think there was a line about the credits only last. There was some other line earlier about the credits only lasting so long. So I guess that's a tie into this.
Anyway, without enough money coming in, I wouldn't be able to keep going regardless.
We could have taken out loans.
First of all, no. We couldn't have. And second of all, no, we really couldn't have because we weren't eligible. I asked them.
There's always... You could have told me. You should have told me. We could have figured it out.
That's why I didn't. You've been quiet for a while.
I wish he could be more than that. How the hell did it get like this?
The situation with Harm was always going to go bad.
You're probably right. I wish I made different choices.
Just about Harm, or?
I keep thinking about the things I never said to her. The lost nights, the sleeping in a bed together because the room had just the one, but it was only ever sleeping. That's all it ever was.
Come the fuck on.
Are you? Really? You and Quaver's mom?
No, because nothing ever happened. I try not to let the pain get wasted. We're here.
He's just standing there, menacingly. Again, this is, oh, they can't do it. They're protecting the scene, and that's just because they're not given any fucking tools to deal with this. Anyway, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and I think we're almost done with the game, and we probably can just get this done tonight and just move on. Just give me a moment. Actually, I should probably get a drink as well. Drink and bathroom break. Okay. Well, let's get this over with.
Hi.
Hello, Sforzando.
You would think you would give your co-founder a warmer greeting. Though, I guess neither of us work there anymore. You made sure of that?
You made your own mistakes. What do you have to do with...
With what's going on? Wait, do you think I did this? You're not that... Are you actually that stupid? Really? Oh, yeah. Whatever, I give up. You got me. Oh, wow. Go you, geniuses. Yeah, all of this? That's not me. Oh, you seem confused. No, I can see the hamster wheels that rolled you here. I thought about it. I actually designed a failsafe to do the thing you're probably thinking, but I never implemented it because that would be stupid. It would kill everyone. Everyone includes me.
You think this is going to kill everyone?
It basically already has.
Has it? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So then...
Okay, so look. The world has always been shaped by our perception. Imagine if there weren't any years. If we just noted the passage of time by saying it's day 1,000,000,001, we would go crazy.
You've sort of explained this before.
Right, and I explained the thing you are. I need to tell you that again so I can get to this. Normally, silents are basically a shape that feels like what you feel they should be shaped like. Again, they're holes in the world.
Then why are they called silence?
The space is filled by you, and it's filled with whatever you're feeling.
So they can be whatever you want.
Whatever you feel. It's not about want, really. Want all you, well, want. It'll do nothing. You can want them to be a breakfast buffet. They ain't gonna be pancakes, buddy. But if you're really, really hungry, maybe there'll be a burger. It's feeling, which you can't control the same way. Like, I guess if you truly want something, like really do, and do it hard enough, but whatever, completely not important. Anyway, it's besides the point, which is that music...
It's an amplifier. It makes you feel things harder than anything else.
Music doesn't make us feel things. Music is feeling. Art is feeling. And these things, they aren't filled in. They're just nothing. Same as a thing at the zero moment. Same as beat.
I don't look like that.
I don't have squiggly eyes. I don't have dead squiggly
You're not that
eyes.
pretty. Anyway, whatever caused this isn't me. I feel lots of things. Honestly, even if I didn't, that wouldn't happen. There's something else. Something really strong. If I had to make a guess, it would be you. Beat, but you seem... No. There's definitely something else. This literally shouldn't be a thing that could happen. No feeling to latch onto means nothing to represent, which means that the nothing itself shouldn't be able to just be nothing. It should be, well, nothing. But the nothing has become something, and that something is nothing. Does that... Look, I mean, you see the logic problem here. So I'll answer your first question with, you can't. You can't stop it.
You can't beat it with sticks? Even if you really feel like beating it with sticks?
There's not enough shit in the world to put in the space you need to fill. I dedicated my life to trying to squeeze as much energy out of it as possible, and I don't think I could come up with a way to fix the problem. Can't pave over a black hole.
If you had a really big stick.
What's left to say? You want a magic bullet? Another answer? Do you want me to apologize?
That's the last thing I'd expect from you.
Good, because it's not going to happen. Beat, we're in a pocket dimension made of my head. If I felt any regrets at all, I think this would look very different. But I have a feeling you already knew that.
Once upon a time, you told me I was trapped in a box.
What? You want me to tell you that I actually was the one trapped the whole time?
I mean, you're trapped in literally an emptiest void. This is with your own head. You don't have much going on.
You wanna I'm rubber, you're glue me? I know who I am.
We were both trapped. We still are. I'm at least trying to find a way out, though.
Hey, if you do fix the end of days, tell him I helped.
Good exchange, buddy.
Same as she's always been.
I feel like this story has completely and utterly fallen apart. And I don't like, it's just... I don't think I've ever seen a narrative collapse this hard. And I just don't understand what they're going for anymore. It's just...
Do you think she's right that we...
Does it change anything if she is? If she's right, maybe we delay it a little longer. If she's wrong, we get to prove her wrong.
Have you tried dating anyone new?
What? No. I hope you aren't asking because of her. I'd rather...
No. Oh my god, no.
You better not be.
It's the way you were talking before. I just ask because you seem a little bit hung up on...
Of course I am. The last crush I had died in front of my eyes after never reciprocating my feelings. I'm trying to be focused on other things now.
Take it from someone who is right now basically only focused on other things. One day, you will be dead. Right now, you are not dead.
Great
so,
pep talk.
You're funnier than I thought.
She once told me she thinks we look alike.
I don't see it.
Me neither. But she sure does. Said we could have been sisters in another universe.
Huh. Well, that's a compliment.
To which one of us?
Guess.
Doesn't matter anyway. We might die before anything could happen.
Can't win the lottery every day.
Are we in the Sigmund again?
Literally never. Barely ever drank, too.
Really? Never? Took you for such a rebel.
Bad for me, I have asthma, need stronger stimulants, yada yada. Whichever excuse you like more.
You're just a little bitch. That's the excuse.
I am a rebel, though.
Kids today.
I'm 21 years old, dude.
That's still a kid to me. Though when I was 21, I'd have said the same thing.
All those excuses are true, by the way.
So, the asthma? Do you mind that I'm...
It's more awkward to ask you to stop.
B, it's hard not to think this was all my fault.
The asthma, I can't tell if that's a joke. So you think she would have an inhaler then if she actually unironically had asthma? And
I
that's
don't
not.
think the silence
That was actually a
exists
bit
without me.
earlier. That would have been a little funnier.
It's hard to talk about because I'm not even really sure about it. But I was so afraid of that show. That was supposed to be our last show, and I was terrified for weeks that I would never, ever see Eve again. Or Grace. It's stupid. We were friends for years, but I thought, I saw, and I knew deeply in my core that the things I was seeing were somehow the stuff I felt.
Is the drummer Grace? I thought the drummer was DC. What? Who the fuck is Grace?
I couldn't explain this in words if I tried.
I don't know who the fuck Grace is.
I think you know what I'll probably say to all that.
What? That it's not my fault?
Maybe. Did this used to be a cop car?
Sort of. It started as not being one, then I had it retrofitted, then retro-unfitted. First color, it was yellow. I liked that.
So why the red?
I liked it more.
Let's roll?
Yeah.
Who's driving? Why was she hit by a car in an alleyway?
Here's a song I've written just for you to remember when you are alone. Because I love you and I always will. Now and well after you've grown. I know things can't stay.
Hey, Pete, I'm fucking dead.
You say I can beat this. You feel like shit, but screw it. You felt like shit. This isn't anything new. This is baby stuff. You can push yourself for the sudden bursts, the jumps up, the small sprints. Shadowbox the air to prove it to yourself. You do everything big and loud and awesome because you're better than this. Because you can beat this.
But you can beat this, like your name, beat.
The diagnosis isn't good. But you can beat this, and everything is great. And you're ordering Chinese food and saying, screw it, this is nothing. Telling your friend she's silly to worry and that this will be nothing in a month or less, nothing in a year. But the chemo hurts. But you're stronger than the chemo.
You're stronger than the cancer. You can take it with your own hands and crush it like a grape.
But it does hurt. It really hurts. In some ways, it's harder to tell if it hurts worse than the thing it's supposed to be fixing, but you smile through it. Even if the smile betrays a wince, because, well, you know, I'm not gonna keep saying it. I can't keep saying it. You've always known. You've been a defiant little bitch your whole life.
Thanks, Mom.
You know it for a fact as much as you know how the dirt would feel beneath the wet grass on your toes, without needing to take your shoes off to check. But one day, you get curious. You shouldn't be curious. You are. You check. And the ground is colder than it should be. And the grass is dry as a bone. And the bottom of your foot is bleeding. And it hurts a lot.
And you have a stomach ache. And you have a Charlie horse.
Too much. And you aren't even afraid to die. You're past that. You got over being afraid to die when you were told the diagnosis. Death doesn't scare you. Suffering does, though. Suffering scares you a lot. Suffering the way you keep feeling on the edges, the way you're getting a sense of it. It's the scariest thing you can imagine. And it only gets worse. There's so much pain in this world, and beating this means becoming a machine designed to feel that forever and ever, for even just a chance at more. And the more might just be more of this. You need to do that every single day. And you've always known it was going to be like this. And you got fight in you. But maybe not that much fight. The thing about cancer is that if it goes on long enough, at some point the rallying just stops. Once you realize you can't actually win, your only two choices are to lose slowly or to lose now. The you in this is me, of course. I'm not sure how else to talk about this. It's even harder to talk about it than it is to feel it. I just wish I had a few more years left. I wish you had them with me. I'm sick of losing slowly. To Beat.
I'm doing a flip.
Are you scared? You can talk, you know.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I don't think I am. What's the worst that can happen?
Am I supposed to go left? Fine. Are we switching up the gameplay? I'm supposed to go left?
Death, for one.
I don't really want to be alive. I mean, I'm not suicidal. I don't want to die, but I don't want to be alive. It's a Christmas gift that wasn't on my list. And I'm grateful, even, that it was given to me, that I have time at all, but I don't know what to do with it.
Why did she get hit by a car in the middle of an alleyway? It just feels like a real awkward... They had to come up with some excuse for her to be dead, and it just doesn't make any sense for her to be dead like this.
This might be the quietest my head has ever been in my entire life.
Closest you can remember, at least.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense for Beat to die getting hit by a car in, like, this environment.
Do you love this person?
The only time I've ever liked myself is when I'm on stage.
That's not what the question was.
I don't know who this person is.
The problem I kind of have is, are they going to explain the hair? Because obviously that's an obvious Beat to represent Beat in the past versus, like, the silenced version of her. But when she got hit by the car, she had pink hair, which doesn't fit if this is supposed to be, like, in a sense, a recreation of Beat through the silence.
Or her, either. I felt sick.
It wasn't your song anymore.
It never really was mine. I just sang it. But there it was, with his voice, and he had made it, and I hadn't, and I just wished I was something at all. Not even the best, just something.
Thanks, Cross
And
Shadow.
it was too much. Same thing happened to my mom's songs, and then the same thing happened to my mom. And it felt like I was just vanishing as the same thing happened to me.
Is he the person you hate most?
No, I should hate him. I wish I did. He gave me maybe the best advice I've ever heard. You make it sound so simple.
You never forgot this.
I didn't forget any of it. Hi, it's me, the Spurg.
Okay, so we actually finally get to see her fucking band before.
Just call me a bitch next time. It'd be more honest. Christ, you're a ridiculous caricature of a human being. Whatever. What did you even want to talk about? What the shit, guys? Did everyone agree to this? Seriously, not even you've got my back?
You keep dwelling on them. They drive you out of spite, maybe.
Not maybe. I want to be on stage and in front of them, and I want to spit in their hair from a microphone. I still want to make them sweat with the kind of jealousy that you get from not understanding why everyone else understands something.
Is that what pushes you?
It would be easy to say yes, but it's not why I think about these things. My dreams are unrealistic. I want to change reality. I keep thinking about every time I could have made one fewer mistake or looked slightly cooler. I wake up in a cold sweat thinking about those moments. Thinking they don't think about me at all except to think about those moments.
Does it hurt to think about your old friends like that?
I don't know if they ever were friends. They were co-workers, if that. They weren't friends.
But now you...
Now I have new ones. And they haven't let me down.
Yet.
Maybe not for a lack of trying.
These fucking banjo noises.
Even if I can't not think about... Thanks. The small kindnesses, too.
But why do you do this? What pushes you?
I don't... I can't talk about it.
Too painful?
I actually can't. I don't even know what I want. Not because I haven't thought about it. I don't even really understand what it is. I only understand the space around it. I can kind of see the shape the space around it forms, maybe.
Cocksucker.
I can almost tell you what it almost feels like. It's like there's this sudden small burning between my eyes, like I'm going to cry, but it's dry, then it's gone. It's in the space between my chin and my throat. It's a lightness that reminds me of something I can't even remember. I forgot.
Where are we going with
It's all the
this?
things I've ever thought about. It's just who I always have been, somehow. And for those small, quick flashes, it's like I know what my soul looks like. Like I can connect with the person I know I can be, the person other people like. And my brain can suddenly understand something bigger than it can think about. Bigger than the small container I live in.
A bigger box.
I'm trying, and I can't... You can't just use direct language to say it because words aren't enough.
We're talking in circles, Razor. Welcome
There's a
to the
shape around the
last
space
2
that
hours.
You can't understand. You can't even think at it right.
I assume this is supposed to be the parallel with the silence. I think that's what this is like. That's because she is... Because this whole idea of not being able to quantify it unless... Because it's like, it's all feeling is like, I guess, supposed to be the silence?
There aren't words for that.
You just said some.
Not any good ones.
Also, I brought this up, like, the fake beat, the reflection of beat, as I think Quaver's voice is... And I guess that's supposed to
What
mean
did you
something...
think, Mom?
And that's how, like, how much Quaver means to her at this point, and, like, Quaver's representing her inner thoughts, talking back to her.
That was pretty good, sweetie.
Oh yeah, Razor, you missed the scene where Beat yells at her dying cancer-ridden mom that she keeps running because she's too busy and doesn't have enough time to make her own music because she's too busy having to take care of her dying cancer-ridden mom.
Pretty good? Come on, that was amazing.
All right, hey now, let's not get cocky.
You're cringe, daughter.
I'm not
Cringe.
cocky.
I can't believe she actually said that. Look now, you know I love you, right?
Obviously.
Obviously. So, do you want me to be nice, or do you want me to be honest? You've got spirit. I love, love, love that you're putting so much effort into this.
What did I do wrong? I was on key.
You were, but singing the right notes, it isn't all of it. Tone isn't even all of it. It's a hard thing to figure out. It takes a lot of time. I used to be really, really bad at it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I definitely do. I've heard the tapes. We're circling back to that later. No, look. How do I put this? It's kind of like you're singing like a prize fighter.
A prize fighter? What the heck does that even mean?
It still sounds like, maybe I'm just like every person trying to do a young girl voice. It sounds like Quaver. I don't know. This is the voice that clearly the alt beat's talking about, but it still sounds like fucking Quaver.
You're acting like you just want it to be over. You're trying really, I mean really hard, but at the wrong bits. You can't just sing the moments in the music. You have to let the moments sing for you.
I don't get it. I guess I'm just stupid.
You're not, sweetie. You're 12. Everyone 12 is stupid. Beatrice, sweetheart, think of it this way. Say you're watching a movie, like an action movie, right? There's this big moment at the end where the hero realizes he has something up his sleeve he forgot about, and the audience realizes it at the same time he does.
Okay.
That's always cool, right?
Sure, I guess.
Now, is it cool if he does it really fast after he tells us or someone else tells us what's going on? Or is it cooler if we sort of sit with him for a bit and kind of figure it out along with him? That's what great music is. Music is finding those moments and letting them breathe. You are so talented. Mama's little baby makes me proud, okay?
I'm not a baby.
Yes, you are. Come here. Give me a hug.
Mom jump scare.
This is how singing should feel. Learn to love it like you love me. You do love me, right?
Obviously.
Obviously. To Beat. You know I love you. Obviously.
I love you too, Mom. Obviously. A thought I'm obsessed with is that it takes 7 years for your body to completely remake itself. And the reason I can't stop thinking about it is that the person I was 7 years ago is gone. And I'm terrified that I don't know who she is. That I've lost touch with that person. That I've failed her.
Maybe the kindest thing you can do for that version of you is to be better than they were. You just have to keep doing the best you can, and you'll get better at it. And it'll take forever, but you will get better at it. And I don't know who I am right now.
And I don't know who I am right now.
But I am better than who I was before.
But I am better than who I was before.
Okay, so the voice thing for that's just wrong.
I am 7 years different. And I am 7 years better. And I refuse to be worse than who I was before.
Why is the both hair pink? She is unbeatable. What was she fight? Where are we? How is she on top of the? What the fuck? Alright, we gotta save Quaver from the Shadow Realm. The Shadow Quavers. Alright, this is the final battle. This feels like it's gonna be the final boss. Final boss of a music game.
I heard it all again. The shimmer in your eyes. The pictures intertwine and mirror into mine.
Wait, why are they still fighting the cops? Where's this scene taking place? What is the?
Close my eyes and wonder why I care so much this time.
Who's the? tell Heath that Rest is your buddy for this. Wait, what? Okay, this is, wait, what is going on? Why is everyone fighting in the fucking stadium? Why are the cops? What the fuck is going on?
That bow was your mom's, wasn't it? You know, everyone, and I mean everyone, says it doesn't stop being hard. But I wish that was actually true.
Just leave me alone.
I would if I could, Quaver. But I have to be here for both of us and for, everyone else.
It's not fair that that's getting shoved onto me.
No, it isn't. Listen. For a long time, I thought my mom was the only good thing in my life. Without her, I had my sister and I had me. And I hated both of us. I hated my sister because she tried to take care of me and she wasn't my mom. And I hated me because my mom wasn't there to stop me. And then that made it hard to do anything else, so I just didn't.
You don't have to do this. It's not helping.
I don't know why it's zooming into a washing machine, considering the fact that Beat just didn't use the washing machine in her own fucking apartment.
Do this for me.
I couldn't. I don't want this. This just feels mean.
Quaver, I'm not good with these things. I'm not good at being a person. I don't know how to make this better for you. I just know what I've dealt with. And I know none of this is your fault. But this doesn't stop without you. I need you to help me here.
I'll just screw it up. I've screwed up everything. I'm tired, and I don't care about whatever you're trying to do, and I don't care about anything else right now.
I just want to sulk and mope in the mine dungeon.
I miss her, Beat. I keep missing her, and it hurts. I just want to forget how it feels. I used to be so good at just not thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm trying so hard to just feel nothing, but it's impossible. It's everywhere I look.
I know. I was horrible to her the last time we talked. We fought over the stupidest thing. The worst thing for me was the voicemails. You hear them and you're on the phone with her again. You're on the phone with her, but she's not on the phone with you. And yet, I still have this phone. It's almost 20 years old now, but I don't want to get rid of it because if I get rid of it, then I'll get rid of those.
Okay, if this phone was so important, why was the Walkman the thing she came back to the that she almost got caught in the prison break for? It should have been this fucking phone. Why was it the Walkman? The Walkman wasn't for anything. Why was it not? This phone should have been the thing that she deliberately didn't escape with the prison for, so she could get it back because it means so much to her. Not the fucking Walkman.
I hate listening to them, but I don't want to live in a world where I don't have them anymore.
But does she still have the phone?
Some people just take up more space. I always wanted to be one of those people. I try really hard to be.
I just wanted the man spread on the bench.
I carry a goddamn
take up
chip
two
on my shoulder
people's
and I
worth
try to
of
make
room.
that shoulder wider than it is. But I don't think I fit in that box. Or maybe I do and I'm just worried I don't. Sometimes I'm worried I fit in there too easily. Whatever. None of this matters. My mom took up all the space in the world without even trying. And maybe that's not good. Maybe it's just neutral. I don't know. I'm not equipped to think about that.
Maybe it's chaotic.
But it felt good to be around her. And when she died, all of that space was suddenly filled with nothing. And that's a lot of nothing.
Okay, that's the silence again.
It's heavy, and I can't grab it all. I have too much trouble carrying my own life.
I can't carry all this nothing on my back.
I have no space to carry death, too.
You're not trying hard enough. You can carry the Reaper on your back.
I don't even think about her anymore. I loved her more than I think I've been able to love anything or anyone since. And I don't even think about her anymore. And I don't want that to happen to you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I mean. I think sometimes feeling hurt is better than feeling nothing. It means things are real. You know, it is real. It hurts to remember, laundry. But the remembering is the thing you've got.
Are we just gonna awkwardly cut back into the song? Do not tell me the game is soft locked. I swear to God. Don't do okay, wait, I think it's just okay.
Just a part of my life. You're just a part of my life. And you're just a part of my life. And I can't get rid of you.
And it's just what is there? A fucking mosh pit of people in the arena! What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone in the arena? Okay, this is neat to have the left and right be two different characters. Quaver, like, putting up hands is a very fun is this original sin or original win? That's a question I don't have an answer for. It's deep. Why is there a fucking... Why does it keep putting middle notes if they only hit once?
I can't stand it, it's brain poison. My mind unravels when I toy with the thoughts it gives me, leave me wishing. But maybe that's why life's worth living. Reaching for something dreams.
What the fuck are you two doing? There's in the bag just... And then everyone just beats the shit out of Harm because the silence wasn't they're just gonna push the building over me? Oh, that's fucking... How is he able to do this with only one hand? It's very impressive. We have to have the cop at the end to be just... and have it go on for 10 million years. That guy didn't deserve it. Also, my internet's... okay. From remote. I don't really know. This game really... I'll talk about it more once I've seen everything. I don't know if this is the... No, Malcolm's mixtape. I already streamed mixtape. This is not mixtape. Okay, was Beat not real then? Was that the... Wait, why is her hair... That's the mom? Is that it?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna lower this. This is very fucking loud. Okay, I'll lower it down a little bit as I talk. This is the most bizarre fucking story I think I have done. Like, I like the writing, but it feels like it really struggled to... Like, it had, like, some beats it wanted to do, but it heavily struggled in making anything work. Like, there's just so many massive fucking holes in this story that had to just exist for the sake of getting to where it wanted to be. Yeah, I beat it. I thought it was gonna be longer. Like, exactly what happened with Eve is just very ambiguous. Like, the shadow, like, she summoned, Silence during the performance, but then, like, she gets shot by the cop, and there really isn't... I still don't understand the through line of, like, why the cop shot her. Like, that entire beat just feels, like, horribly explained. And that's, like, the key... That's, like, the key inciting incident of the entire fucking story. And it just... It doesn't... Like, with context, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And then there's this, the whole, like... I get the whole anti-authoritarian rocker thing. I get that. But I don't feel like it... Like, the harm had some justification when it came to controlling the silence. But we're never given any information on what the silence actually does to people, except for the finale, where it just pulls some people into mind dungeons, and then that's it. So, like, the harm has some, like, justification, but the plot doesn't care to elaborate that, and just has them as, like, a very, like, dumb fucking... I'll do it later. I'm talking. It has, like, it just... I don't know, it just feels like it just treats harm as some just, like, I fucking hate cops. And it's just that simple. And then they just write everything around. Just like, man, I really just fucking hate cops. So I'm just gonna make, like, the most dumbest, obvious straw man I possibly could. Which would make a bit more sense if, again, they kind of leaned into that more. But again, harm has justification because of the silence. But no one seems to acknowledge that. And it just... Like, I like the characters. I like most of the characters. I still don't know who the fuck Grace is. I thought DC was supposed to be Grace, because he's the drummer. But then they keep calling him Grace, and I don't know why they keep calling DC Grace. Unless there's, like, an extended part of the name that I'm not sure where the fuck I'm supposed to see that. I'm just really fucking confused. Like, I like the story. It's the best story in a rhythm game, which is not saying much, but it's the best story in a rhythm game. But it also, like, it doesn't feel like the characters, like, at the end of it, like, Treble and Clef just don't have enough to do. No, Hi-Fi Rush is better than this, come on. Like, this tells a more, intricate character story, yeah. Like, I think I liked the character interactions, and I like what they were trying to do with Beat. I just don't think it really ever, it didn't stick the landing. It had a lot of ideas, but it struggled to stick any kind of fucking landing for them. Which is the biggest fucking issue with the game, is that it feels, the story feels like it has no fucking idea how it's trying to tell the story it's trying to tell. I don't know. I think a lot of people bitching about the game on Steam reviews are complaining about the story, and at the very least it was funny. I'm glad I streamed it. I did not expect it to be such a fucking shit show. Because it kind of just goes from 0 to 100 insanely fast. Like it sets up the band, and then it sets up like a kind of a tension within the band, and instead of resolving that, it just goes fucking 90 degrees into the fucking shadow dimension bullshit with Penny and all that. And like at the end, like nothing really gets resolved. It just kind of feels like, and there's the silence no longer. Like the people rise up against harm, but like, was the silence just not an issue then? It just feels so half baked. Okay, I'm done. I'm raising the volume back up. We're just. Okay, we're moving on. What I have to D? That's it? That's what is this? What is this line? Where do I hit continue? Where's this put me? Oh, okay, this is... Oh. Okay, so this is like, what's Encore then? Is this just the finale again? Nah. Okay, then that's just really it. I think story mode now lets me, yeah, now you can actually, I think now you can actually play different characters. So many fucking things! Well, fuck off! Okay, can I, like, switch the... Do I switch it from here? Okay, this doesn't do anything. How do I switch characters, then? Not challenge board, is it? Okay, these are like things for doing the achievements, I guess? How do I switch fucking characters? Options? Options? This should not be like this difficult to fuck with this. Do it's not like picking, maybe it's picking the song? No, there's still no fucking way to, how do I switch characters? It's not modifier, is it? I can't figure out how to switch characters in this fucking shitty UI. Wait, what do you mean there's an online? That button's not even on the... Okay. That's leaderboards. Okay. How do I switch characters? When you switch this, it's... Oh, it's... Okay, it's... Oh, there we go. There we go. You can just choose how to be beaten up. Okay, so yeah, Grace is the guitarist. Is that not DC? But, like... They seem to be the same person. That's why he knows Quaver. But, like, that part of, like... Why is his name completely different? I got Crest. I got 2 crests. Let's go. Okay. That's unbeatable then. And that's the same fucking issue that I had before where it glitches out and it doesn't let me actually hit the button. I didn't mean to hit retry. Okay. Like, so overall, I think it's a fun rhythm game. I'm not good at rhythm games, as was very obvious by my playing of this, but I think the story mode was engaging enough to be worth streaming, especially with how much it just completely just fell on its fucking face for the end. I hope it was at least somewhat entertaining. I have a feeling this was a very dull series of streams that no one fucking gave a shit about, and I don't blame you. I was kind of enraptured early on. I probably oversold it in my head as being a more interesting stream than it probably ended up being. But after this, next stream will be Elliot, and then I will switch to the next game. Alternating with Elliot will be System Shock Remake, because I grabbed that during the sale, and I'm like, you know, I never played System Shock. That might be a beat. Someone might care. That might be funny. Anyway. As for a rhythm game, I think I never played a Muse Dash or Muse Dash. Apparently Muse is not how it's supposed to be said. I don't know. But I've never played a game like this, and outside the fact I almost refunded this, Shock 1 Remake. The new remake. The fancy graphic remake. Not the remastered version. The Shrock remake, yes, as Nobo is. I don't want to play on an operating system. I'll be fine not playing on an operating system. But as I was like before I wrap it up, it's like I think the rhythm game in this is pretty fun. Actually, I almost refunded this game. I was actually in the process of refunding it because by default the game's controls are unplayable because it wants the left half of your controller to be low and the right half of your controller to be high. And that's a fucking issue when you have notes coming from the left and right that then I have to contextualize as vertical inputs with horizontal positions. There was a way to fix it, which is what I did eventually, but the menus in this game are a fucking nightmare. It doesn't help that, like, the menus in every mode are completely different. I think I actually had the old Enhanced Edition. I grabbed it to play it a long time ago, and then I just never played it. So this time I'm setting the record straight. So yeah, after I finish Shock 1, I might do like one shitpost to the Enhanced Edition just to see how much of a difference it is. But yeah, like this menu at least has the left and right arrows to show the different control schemes. But if you go back to like story mode, because again, story mode's a completely different fucking layout. Like if you go to story mode and you go to controls, there's no left and right arrows. So I think what happened was I was like over here, and I thought these were the only two options. And it wasn't until after I like set the 4 buttons to the grip buttons and played with that for a bit until I figured out you could actually just like do this. And this just fixes the entire fucking control system. In order to get 30 minutes max? Okay. Well, we have time to worry about that. Like, so I'm still gonna play Unbeatable, if only just to play some of the Rhythm Show in my own time, but I won't be streaming any more of it. Go to fuck to bed. Next up is Gandalf with AC6, where he dies to Beltman 20 times and then quits the game like I did. And then when they nerf Beltman, I try it one time off screen and beat it without any issues at all. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.